Welcome back, everybody. Bring guys a YouTube video today. So before we get into the steps for this Outbreak Eastern solo guide, or it's gonna be 1 to 4 players, you need this. You need this U16 class setup. So make sure you have this. It's decked out. So make sure you have the exact same attachments. And if you guys want to use any other classes, it's totally up to you. But I do recommend this M16 class because it reps. And I do recommend either Shroud at tier 5 because if you get in this sticky situation, you can pop this and get out of, you can maneuver out of situations more easier, and it's pretty much almost better than Ring of Fire 2.5. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and let's get right into the steps. Alright, so before we start this Easter egg quest that I've seen in the beginning of the video, so what we need to do now is you need to, since we're on round 1, so you need to loot up, do all the portal events, do everything. Do the dragon, do the skulls, do all the events that give you XP, like that. Make sure you do the main objective, which is to work the next location in the map. So make sure you, each map you go to, make sure you complete every ward event on each map. Try to do as much as possible as you can. Try to upgrade your guns, your armor, pack punch your guns as much as possible. Get prepared as much as possible. Try to shoot as much zombies as you can. And do as much objectives as you can. And so as soon as you get to round 3, that's when you can start the Easter egg. So before we start this, make sure you're prepared and ready, geared up, get your armor ready, get everything ready. Just make sure you have everything that you need from the beginning of this video. So make sure you're prepared. So don't rush this. So take your time to get your objective. I think not 3, and we'll start this main Easter egg guide. So let's get on to the next step here. Alright guys, so once we get into the round 3, and you guys are ready to go, before you guys start this Easter egg step, you guys go ahead and do the board event on the current map you're on. So if you guys are ready, let's get right into it. So make sure you're on round 3, and pretty much prepared. So on each map, so depending on what map you're on, there is 3 amplifiers you have to find in main radio. So this won't activate until round 3. So that's why I decided to get your stuff ready to get to round 3. So once you get to round 3, there is 3 amplifiers you have to find to get to the main radio. So all you have to do is go to the main radio, click it, and if you get feedback, like feedback, that means zombies will be coming. So make sure you keep clicking it until you get it. And once that's done, say like a quote or something in the message, and what you have to do is you have to find 3 amplifiers around this tiny location. So I'll throw up on screen here a screenshot of where these amplifiers are located. So whatever your map you're on, I will throw up a picture for each map, each fire / radio they're located on. So you guys don't, by reading the map and like where like dots are located, I think there's more easier than just showing gameplay, because when you just show gameplay, it's like, where am I at? You don't know where you're at. So since you guys are watching this, you guys know what they look like. You guys shouldn't have any trouble whatsoever. So I'll throw up on screen here on each map a picture on each map where the amplifier are and the radios are located on each map. I'll throw it on screen right now so you guys are not confused. So I'll demonstrate it in this gameplay right here so you guys are not confused whatsoever. So I'll go ahead and show you guys what to do. So after you guys go to each amplifier and keep switching it to the radio. Now, go to the amplifier, keep switching it, and if you get a feedback, that's totally normal. So once you get a feedback, there will be zombies to push you, so make sure you clear the zombies. Then go to the radio again, and switch it to whatever number the main radio was on. So make sure you keep switching it, and you hear maxes. So if you hear maxes, that means you're doing it right. So just keep going to each amplifier until you get the right sound on it. So if you hear Max's, that means you're doing the 3 amplifiers correctly. So once you have all 3 amplifiers to the right number / sound, make sure you hear Max talking. What you do is you go back to the main radio and you get the full speech of what she's talking. And once that's done, she's going to tell you to go back to the beacon and you have to select the 3rd icon. So do not warp, do not expire, click the phone on the 3rd on the beacon. So you have to listen to what she says. That's why I said complete most of the water vents on the current map you're on right now. So make sure you go do that right now before you go to the beacon. So see you guys out on gameplay here. So yeah. Alright guys, so after you're done doing the amplifiers and radios, she's going to tell you to go back to beacon after you go back to the main radio. After get 3 amplifiers, linking that to the radio, she's going to tell you to take that device you picked up and take it to the beacon. And she's going to give you like a little message there, and she's going to tell you blah 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 what to do and everything. So make sure you go to the beacon. So make sure you do not warp, do not expire. Just make sure you press the call on the 3rd one. Then after you're done with that, you guys can go ahead and warp to the next map.
Are you there? Good. That device isolates a special frequency all beacons share. Requiem cannot listen in right now. You remember Ravenov? You should. It's hard to forget. He's in the mountains. He needs my help. I need you to find him. Still in one piece? Good. You've been here before, yes? I trust you know your way to the silo. If those missiles are here, that's where you find Ravenov.
We have to find a monkey, 4 monkeys that spread around the map. So whatever the next map you get to find 4 monkeys scattered around this map. So I'll pull up on screen here right now. I see you guys the 4 monkeys located. So on this map, there's a monkey right here.
Weaver, satellite shows a dark ether power
in this
node
bin
in
right here, in that little cargo thing right there where that car is. It's not in there, it's in one of these. And there's one right here.
Sorry, Weaver.
And there's one down here. And there's one.
He forced my hand here.
So
Ravenov has intel on a new Omega
blocking it. And
operation. there's
one right here on top
I
of
was
the
supposed
block.
to meet him, but
So I'll pull up on screen here to all 4 monkeys on each map of the OUTBREAK maps. So I'll put it on screen right now. So whatever map you're on, you gotta look on your game, see what map you're on, see on the bottom right. I'm on Duga. So if you got to screenshot it, go ahead. So go ahead and look on what map you have and see the 4 monkeys you have to get on your map, and that's what you have to do. Shoot all 4 monkeys until you get this. Unless you get a little, you have to get a yellow item. It's a little slider. So make sure when you get that. So you don't have to shoot all 4. But if you don't get it, you have to shoot like all 4. So shoot it until you get that little red, the yellow slider. So if you shoot one and get it, you don't have to do. You have to shoot the rest. So shoot it and shoot the 4th one until you get the slider, the yellow slider, so the gold slider until we get it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this in my game right now. So if you guys have Duga, you guys can follow me right now.
I need you to find it. Don't forget about your official obligations. We wouldn't want Requiem to think anything was amiss.
You know when you're doing it right when she starts talking and stuff like that, so that means you're on the right track. So the first monkey on Duga is this guy right here. So we didn't get the part. We head over here. This will be the 4th and final teddy bear you need to find. The monkey, I mean. There we go. There's the part right there.
That's it. The dead drop Ravenoff left for me. Do you think you can find a way to view the flights?
So,
the course of history could change overnight. You must travel to Ruka. Find Ravenoff. We must try to stop this.
so once you get done going through the slides on the projector, whatever map you're on, so what you need to do is you need to go to whatever objective that you have on your map and make sure you pull up the anomaly and go to the beacon, and this will be the final place you have to go because you have to meet.
I demand your silence.
Get to meet. Axis told us to go to Ruka, which is going to be the next map. So actually done that, you whatever you warp to is going to be Ruka every time. It's going to be Ruka part of it. If you do it right, it's Ruka. And also, if you're doing the amplifiers and the radios, you don't do it on Ruka. That's the map you do.
Okay. So once you get back to Ruka, there's your main star that leads you right to the elevator to the main event. So if you guys don't know where the button, you need to turn off this alarm once you get down to the elevator to the main facility. There's a button you have to press. Just follow my gameplay, you know, lead you to a cutscene, which I cut off in this gameplay. So just keep going through and just follow my gameplay.
We cannot let that happen. Looks like Ravenoff left a trail of breadcrumbs to follow. Murdered Omega breadcrumbs.
Begone, foul creature. Enemy down. Special enemy? I think not.
Alright. So once you get down there, you turn off press that button and you get the cutscene after the cutscene. You go to the main room and the 50 alien mimics spawn in, so make sure you kill them. After you go to the main hallway, there's gonna be a little hallway, really dark. If you go there, put the key on the body and the mimic is gonna spawn in. And this is not a regular mimic, this is a rare mimic. It's gonna take more to kill. And after you kill, drop the key that you need to pick up. Not your first key you even need to get.
Creature.
Well, that mimic did not make it easy, but we secured the seat.
Orocho, we are making progress. 2 more remain.
Enemy down. Return to sender. No step.
Right. So how we get the second key is we have to go back down to the main floor. Well, I don't know what floor it is, but I think it's like I think. But we have to go to this red tunnel. It's going to be a mimic trap that's from Fire Bases. We have to grab that mimic trap, and we have to look for a monkey that's in a vent. That's an electric blue vent. You know it's the vent. It would be like blue electric. You have to go to that vent. You have to throw the mimic trap down under it. You have to run away. Wait for it to say something in range, and you have to double tap X, and you'll capture it. Then it would say object captured. Then you have to go over there and get the second key. That's pretty easy.
Looks like we trapped our monkey, Ravenov. Now, we have the key.
1 more. We are making good time. I have nearly completed retargeting Vex. Abominations.
So the third and final key will be located on a red canister. We have to shoot the walls. We have to shoot the crystals to get the things you need to insert those crystals into the red canister. So that is the third key.
Your hide was thick. Mine is thick.
A canister of Ethereum. If you wish to put a target on your back, be my guest. All carrying that will do is get these creatures' attention.
Maybe that's what we want to do.
And after you're done getting the little crystal things, and insert them into the red canister, you have to put that red canister to jellyfish. So it's 2 guys in the game play where to take that.
No.
creatures Omega captured in the Dark Ether. Brought back for study. Oh, it is majestic. I will give it that.
Majestic. It looks trapped. Alone. Scared. Probably hungry. You got its attention. Now, grab the key. That Ethereum worked, Ravenov. We've recovered the key.
Horashaya Rabota. I have finished prepping the missiles. Just need to initiate launch sequence. Since you have keys, you should do the honors.
So after we're done completing the 3 keys, we need to start this sequence. So after we're done getting all 3 of the keys, there's this final sequence we need to do. So A, B, and D, you need to go to these switches and activate one of these things. One of these things should go like A, B, or D. It could be D, B, A, or B, A, D. It could be any in order. So whatever your game is, it's not going to be the same order in my game, but it's going to be different for yours. So you need to figure out which one's first, and what's second, and what's third. So once you know which one goes first and second, you know what the last one is. So in this game, surprisingly, I got like first try and guessed it. So this is the final part. You really need to figure out what in order goes what. So once you get this rhythm down, it's gonna be the easiest boss fight that you did when you right setup. So after you did the sequence, it's gonna tell you to go upstairs in the store to interact with the door, and you're outside into the boss fight. So in this boss fight, right from the spawn in, so what you had to do is you had to shoot his middle. You had to shoot his armor until it breaks. So when he does the animation where he's like about to go down, you need to shoot 3 of his orbs. So make sure, throw a monkey down, or use your ether shroud, and throw a monkey down, and shoot the hell out of one orb, and you should be able to destroy it at one go. So repeat that for all 3 orbs, and make sure you throw a monkey down for each. Yeah, make sure to throw a monkey down for each time. We only have 2 monkeys. So the third one, you're gonna have to get lucky and keep shooting it, use your ether shroud. So you can ignore 5 seconds. 5 seconds can make a difference from that. So once you get that rhythm down, you can shoot all the dots and all the orbs. So once you shoot all the 3 orbs, you have the boss fight and you get the cutscene. So if you guys really don't understand that, I'll link it in the description of this video. If you don't really understand the boss fight, I'll put a better description, like how to do it faster. So literally, when you spawn in, shoot the armor, use like a minigun or something, and just spray his armor down until he goes down into an animation, and you just shoot the hell out of the orb. And throw the monkey bomb before you shoot the orb. It's literally the easiest thing you could do. So yeah.
Monkeys and bones do not belong together.
Like true Russian, you will fight with heart and mind. You destroy the orb.
But still 2 more to go.
That's a kill. Grinding explosive. Blind as well as dumb.
Another crystal destroyed. Yes, we may yet live to see another day.
There is still one more. the ocean. No one should possess